Hello, everyone. My name is Yanhui Zhao, and I'm an assistant professor in finance of UW-Whitewater. And today I'm going to use this video to show you how to solve an equation with one unknown variable. I have two principles that require you to understand about the equations. The first principle is that for an equation, if we add a number to both sides of the equation or subtract the number from both sides of the equation, we're gonna get another equation and the equal sign holds. So let's look at the most straightforward equation, 5 equals to 5. And if we plus 2, add 2 to both sides of the equation, so the left-hand side of the equation is 5 plus 2. And the right-hand side of the equation, again, is 5 plus 2. So we're gonna get the new equation that is left-hand side equals to right-hand side because both sides equals to 7. The same thing, if we subtract 1 from both sides of the equation, left-hand side is 5 minus 1, right-hand side is 5 minus 1. So we're gonna find that both sides equals to 4. And we're gonna get a new equation that is 4 equals to 4, but the equal sign holds. So this is the first principle that I need you to understand. The second principle is that when we multiply a number by both sides of the equation or divide a number by both sides of the equation, the equal sign holds. We're gonna get another equation. So 6 equals to 6. If we multiply 2 by both sides of the equation, left-hand side gonna be 6 multiplied 2 equals to 12. Right-hand side is 6 multiplied 2 equals to 12. So the new equation is 12 equals to 12 and equal sign holds. If we divide 3 by both sides of the equation, the left-hand side is 6 divided by 3 equals to 2. Right-hand side is 6 divided by 3 equals to 2. So the new equation is 2 equals to 2. As long as you know these two principles, you are able to solve an equation with one unknown variable. Let's look at the relatively straightforward equation with one unknown variable. 3 plus x equals to 2. And here x is unknown. How to solve this problem? We know what we want to know is the value of x. We found that x, the term that include x, which is x here, is on the left-hand side of the equation. So we try to get rid of the numbers on the left-hand equation by subtract itself. This is 3. So we subtract 3 from both sides of the equation. So 3 plus x minus 3, this is the left-hand side. The right-hand side will be 2 minus 3. 3 minus 3 is just 0, so we get rid of 3 on the left-hand side of the equation. What is left is x. So the left-hand side of this equation is x, and the right-hand side, 2 minus 3 is -1. So we found that x equals to -1. So this is our solution of x. And a more advanced equation with one unknown variable looks like this. 3 plus x equals to 4x plus 6. And you're gonna see that we have two terms include x, and x is unknown. We're gonna need to put all terms includes x to one side of the equation and all numbers to another side of the equation. I decided to move all x to the right-hand side of the equation and all numbers to the left-hand side of the equation. So first, we try to get rid of x, this term, from left-hand side of the equation. Left-hand side of the equation is 3 plus x and minus x. Right-hand side of the equation is 4x plus 6 minus x. We're gonna find x minus x is 0. We get rid of x from left-hand side of this equation. So it just has 3 on the left. And the right-hand side of the equation is 4x plus 6 minus x. And we can factor x out from those two terms. So we can write 3 equals to 4x minus x plus 6. And 4x minus x equals to 3x. So the right-hand side of this equation now is 3x plus 6. Then we try to get rid of this 6 on the right-hand side of this equation. By subtracting 6 from both sides of the equation, we can reach our goal, right? So 3 minus 6 equals to 3x plus 6 minus 6. Again, 6 minus 6 equals to 0. We get rid of 6 from right-hand side of the equation. Left-hand side of the equation now is -3 equals to right-hand side of the equation is 3x. So now we're gonna use the second principles. So we're gonna divide 3 by both sides of this equation. So it's -3 divided by 3. That is the left-hand side of the equation. Right-hand side of the equation gonna be 3x divided by 3. So left becomes -1. And 3 divided by 3 is just equals to 1. So we're gonna find x equals to -1. So that's the second example. I'm gonna show you another example that is very similar to our second example. So 3 plus x equals to 5x plus 2. So the first step we know is that we subtract x from both sides of this equation. So it's 3 plus x minus x equals to 5x plus 2 minus x. And x minus x equals to 0. We get rid of x from left-hand side of the equation. So what is left is 3. Right-hand side, 5x minus x is 4x plus 2. And now we're gonna get rid of this 2 from right-hand side of the equation by -2 from both sides of this equation. So it's 3 minus 2 equals to 4x plus 2 minus 2. We get rid of 2 from right-hand side of this equation now. So left-hand side, 3 minus 1 is 1. Right-hand side is 4x. We're gonna divide 4 by both sides of this equation. So it's 1 divided by 4 for the left-hand side and 4x divided by 4 for the right-hand side. And then 4 divided by 4 is just equals to 1. So the right-hand side becomes 2x. And our solution is x equals to 1 divided by 4 is 0.25. So that is basically how we solve an equation with only one unknown variable. A more advanced problem can be not only numbers, but some, letters. So ax plus 3x equals to bx plus 2. And here you should know x is unknown and a and b are known. How could we solve this type of problem? We follow the same thing. We just treat a and b as numbers. And we found that left-hand side of this equation has terms with x and no number term. Right-hand side of the equation has bx and 2. So now we can get rid of bx from right-hand side so that we can put all terms in one side of the equation. So we subtract bx from both sides of this equation. Ax plus 3x minus bx equals to bx plus 2 minus bx. So bx minus itself equals to 0. So we get rid of bx from right-hand side of this equation. So left-hand side of this equation, we can factor x out. So it's x times a plus 3 minus b equals to 2. Now we're gonna divide a plus 3 minus b by both sides of this equation. So x times a plus 3 minus b divided by a plus 3 minus b equals to 2 divided by a plus 3 minus b. So a number divided itself just equals to 1. So the left-hand side of the equation is x, and right-hand side of this equation is 2 divided by a plus 3 minus b here. And that's our solution. That is basically how to solve an equation with one unknown variable. Thank you very much for watching this video.